Welcome to the New Rugged Order podcast, exclusively on the Hard Knock Digital Culture channel. Now give it up to your host, people, MM2K.
Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, so we did all that, and for some reason, I said all that, and for some reason, the audio didn't come through because OBS is tripping again. Now, let me just wait a second, Cold Blood. I'm sorry. There's something's going on. Here, let me try something. Okay, all right, now we're good. Sorry about that, folks, where the audio wasn't coming through or something wonky was going on. I apologize, technical difficulties. Again, I am MM2K. This is NRO Podcast. This is episode 45. We are back with another hell of a show. This is the show where we talk about the console war. Okay, in detail. And when I say console war, I don't mean the fanboy stuff. There's a lot of you guys and gals mix up the console war conversation with the fanboy conversation. The fanboy conversation is where people try to cap and make excuses for their favorite brand. When we talk about the console war, in its original definition, the console war is simply the observation of the different consoles and platforms that are battling in the AAA genre defining space. That right now is Xbox and PlayStation. So we talk about how those two platforms are doing in their sector, competing versus each other, and who has the leg up and who's probably pivoting towards having a better leg up or what. We talk about all that here. So if that's what you want to talk about, then this is your place. All right. Otherwise, if you want to do Ring Around the Rosie and just talk about, oh, I'm happy pressing X on my controller, this may not be your place, because we have spirited, detailed, and vigorous debate about what's going on in this space. All right. With that said, for those of you with the ironclad stomachs to handle that, And also be aware that for the foreseeable future, NRO podcast, we will be having these discussions here on Geeks as we try to kickstart this platform. It's a wonderful platform. Join us over here on Geeks. Regardless if you want to talk console war or not, Geeks is a place for you. Just check out our Discord and also win some Xbox games. We got over 40 Xbox codes to give away. Join us here for all that stuff. But this is just our offering to the entire Geeks community. All right. Or for those in the Geeks community that want to opine. With that said, now I'm going to shut up because I had to repeat myself. And now I'm going to turn it over to your co-host, Cold Blood. Cold Blood, what have you been playing this week, my good friend?
I've been playing Dragon's Dogma, and I just beat the DLC of it. It's a fucking troll, really. I mean, it's legit only fucking bosses that are super tanky, yeah? To the point where you literally don't see damage, really, that you do. And you got like nine of those HP bars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro, that shit annoyed me really hard. but I love it. I love the game.
I was just about to ask that. Are you enjoying the game at all? You know?
Yeah, I do. It's just that DLC really tested my patience.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, goddamn. And I'm not even done with it yet because I have to go through this whole thing again and do the last boss and his true form.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
that game is not for casuals. That much I can say.
But you are enjoying. So it's one that you do recommend for people, right?
I said probably not for casuals unless you want to play it on easy. But then it becomes a fucking brain dead game. So,
Yeah, exactly.
So, nah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't do, look, you game how you want to game, but again, this is called NRO podcast. We got shit exploding in the intro, you know what I mean, and people scampering. Like we don't do that easy shit here. If that's what you want to do, if you want to have rice cakes, you know, with a little bit of parsley on it, that's what you eat. We eat steaks over here. I'm sorry. So yeah, I don't do
Dragon's Dogma is for people that love old RPG style games that are really making you work for everything, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, that's cool.
that shit is not a walk in the park like some other RPGs right now.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah,
and well, we did play Remnant.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah. So now do you, Cold Blood? Now do you feel like you got a handle on the game, being how I showed you how it's played? Do you feel like you're? You feel like
the
you
minute
can?
the minute I started playing with you, I got worse.
You mother. Yeah. No. He's telling the truth. I can't cap. Yeah, I can't cap. Cause I'm a slow gamer. Like I like to beat a section and then like check out my inventory and shit. Cold Blood though, he's like, now come on, next. Like, oh shit. So yeah, I've had to play catch up.
Not true. I let you do your inventory every time and say nothing about it.
Well, I don't do my inventory as much as I want to, just because I don't want to slow down our progress. We are covering a lot of terrain. And for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Cold Blood and I have been playing Remnant 2 all week. We got some killer streams, so you can check them out here. Like I think we're gonna do today's here. Yeah, we might as well do today's here. You can check them out here. You can check them out on MM2K gaming streams over on YouTube. You know, definitely we already got the playlist set up and everything. So yeah, we're kicking some Remnant ass, man. So, after the show, I gotta take care of dinner and shit like that before I get my ass whooped by my wife. So I gotta do that. And then once we're done with dinner, I'm coming back, sending her ass off, and then me and Cold Blood's gonna play some. So be back here tonight for some more Remnant 2. But anything else, Cold Blood, you've been playing?
Yeah.
No, not completely.
I mean, I tried Warzone, but that shit is trash.
Oh, for real?
Please just turn off the servers right now.
For real?
I'm serious. Yeah.
Wow.
This is the worst fucking multiplayer in forever.
Jesus Christ.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Damn.
We could go into details, but that would take up a lot of time.
Yeah, damn. Like, I mean, and I say that because you go ahead.
I'm frustrated really because why is everybody laughing that? Like, no, that shit is trash. The old multiplayer was the best multiplayer. And they fucked that up.
Wow. So let me ask: Is this when you're talking about the version of Call of Duty that just came out, or are you talking about the free-to-play one?
I mean Warzone, the fucking Battle Royale.
Oh, okay, the free-to-play one. Okay, gotcha.
And they fucked up the multiplayer too. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Wow, that's a shame. And I say wow because you're a big Call of Duty like that. That's how we connected.
I was, but not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah. That's how we connected when you was carrying Broadband Bullies, like I had to carry you in Remnant. That's how we got cool. So. Oh man. Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah. No.
Did you play something?
Remnant. That's it. Been playing Remnant with you. Did I play anything? Nope. Because we've been working on getting Geeks up and running, and I've been having to do shit behind the scenes and meet with people and. Even more meetings today, so and more meetings tomorrow. So my gaming time has been sparse, but yeah, been doing some Remnant. That's been the highlight of my gaming week. I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait. I got too many fucking rings, man. I gotta sell these rings. Jesus fucking Christ. You can't sell the ring. Like if you could just melt them down into materials or something. Like I literally have like. No more space. Well, no. I got like a space for like 4 more rings, and I know there's got to be a lot more rings in the world than what I have. So I don't know what to do, but no, I don't have any complaints. I'm enjoying our playthrough. So yeah, again, check it out. You can check out some of it on Geeks, but primarily you're gonna want to go to MM2K Gaming Streams. It's our new rebranded channel over on YouTube, just dedicated solely to game streams. Check it out. All right, let's pay the bills real quick, just so people know what's going on when we talk about this Geeks. This is the PNTS Network website. Over the next few days and weeks, it's going to radically change. We're changing the branding. We've already started to do so. As you can see now, the Geeks Twitch channel is there. As a matter of fact, surprised you can't see it here now. That's weird. Visit Geek. Okay, you go there. You should see it. It should be playing on the. I don't know why it's not. Okay, there he goes. I don't know why it's not playing on the website. It should play right there. We got to check that out. But we're still rebranding the website. We already got Geeks content here that's replaced the PNTS Network content. So definitely go there, check that out. We also got Geeks member content. Now, what is this? This is content that's created by the members, myself, Cold Blood, Lo-Fi, Squids Gaming. You can check out all of our streams and shit. Check them out here under the Geeks member content. And if you want to be part of our Discord, just go to PNTS Hubs, go to Geeks Crew. It'll take you straight to our Discord. You don't want to miss that experience. It's going to be great. We got like I said, over 40 plus Xbox codes to give away. We're giving them away through the Discord. So you want to be part of it so you can opine. All right. With that said, I'm done with all this stupid shit, talking about stupid stuff. Let's get into the games. All right. Cold Blood, topic number 1. The one that you forgot last week. No, the one I forgot last week. which is your most anticipated games for 2024. Let's talk about it, brother. So do you have a list, and do you have some games that you're anticipated for, and can you explain to us why?
The first game that comes to mind is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Oh wow.
That is probably my highlight of the whole year game.
Okay.
Because I love the remake, bro. I mean, Final Fantasy VII, the original, is my favorite game of all time.
Okay.
Number one for me. And the remake was just fantastic because they changed the fucking story. I was so glad that I didn't have to play the same story again.
Yeah.
And now they're promising us 100 hours of gameplay. Oh
yeah. Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
I hope it's true. I'm gonna have a Final Fantasy boner.
He's gonna get creamy knuckled over the Rebirth, y'all. Be careful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Get the man some towels. Oh shit. That's what's up. Okay. I do have a question for you, because I'm not quite sure how this works. I know that when they were redoing the remake, like they still have a part 4 to make, don't they? Or all the chapters in the remake done?
Say that again.
I thought that there was like a part 4, right? Isn't there, like when they were doing the remakes of them recently, the ones that are exclusive to exclusive to PlayStation 4 and is Rebirth is a completely different thing from the remake, right?
No, it's not. It's the continuation of the remake.
Oh, okay. I got you. Right.
It's right after you leave Midgard.
Oh, okay. I got you. My bad. I'm thinking that
they made it a little bit confusing, maybe for someone who isn't in the know. Really. Yeah. But it's just the remake was just the part where you're in the beginning of the game. Yeah.
Okay.
In the city.
Oh.
But they made it much longer than the original. The original was maybe 2-3 hours and you were out of the city.
Okay.
They made it a whole game. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And now they're making the continuation after that.
Okay. That's what, because I know there's 4 chapters to that, and I didn't know I thought Rebirth was just a reimagination or a reimagining of the entire game, but no, Rebirth is it's the next chapter. Okay, I got you. Yeah. I got you, brother. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Continue. Go ahead.
Are people gonna get mad if I say The Last of Us 2 remaster?
Boo! Boo this man! Boo!
No, I'm just joking. Hell no. Fuck Naughty Dog for this one. I don't give a fuck, really. They can make a whole new mode in this game. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That is not enough for me to care.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we go to, well, it's all in February actually. A Grand Blue Fantasy. Yeah. I'm fucking excited.
Yeah.
Game looks amazing. PlayStation console exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you much about it because I only played the Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, which doesn't really have a story, from what I know.
Yeah.
Well, it does have a story, but I really didn't give a fuck. In fighting games, I rarely give a fuck about it. But this looks like a fucking game I'm gonna enjoy. Actually, a single player RPG action. I love that. Yeah. Persona 3 Reload. That's also something I'm excited about. Because I love the original. Now they're remaking it.
Okay. So that's what that is. It's a remake. Okay. I wasn't quite. I've played like maybe Persona 2 I think Persona 2 was on PlayStation 2. I played Persona 2 for like maybe 2 hours, and I liked it. I just, for some reason, I never finished it and never finished anything else in the story. But okay, so that you're saying that one is the remake of the first one?
Oh, of the third one.
Oh, the third one. Oh, Persona 3. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because that one is much more popular than Persona 1 and 2.
Ah, okay.
And people were crying for a remake for this game.
Yeah. What platform did that come out on? Was that PlayStation 3 that one came out on, or?
Persona 3, it was PS2 and
PS2. Okay.
And they made a PSP version of it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Helldivers 2 also coming out in February.
Yeah.
But I'm still skeptical about it. I don't know. It looks great from the gameplay I saw, but is it gonna hold me for long? That is my question.
Yeah.
Because only killing aliens the whole time on a map, that's it. Nothing else. I don't know. I'm gonna see about that one. What else? Skull and Bones. Oh my god, that fucking game is coming out. Really?
Skull. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Ubisoft actually wants to release that shit, huh?
So it's not your most anticipated game?
Maybe the top 300.
Oh gosh.
Okay. In March, what do we have in March? Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely excited about this one. I can't wait because I just played Dragon's Dogma and I loved it. I don't know. Back in the day when I was playing it on the PS3, I hated it. I don't know why. Probably because I was too young to really get into the whole quests. You can what's it called? Joe Biden. Fuck. What do you call it? Missable quests.
Oh, okay.
There was so many of them in this game. If you didn't do them at the right time, at the right place, yeah, I think that's why I didn't enjoy it, because a lot of those quests just failed all of a sudden. I didn't understand why.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
And one of those games where I'm absolutely not sure. Either it's gonna be a fucking masterpiece or an absolute piece of shit. Rise of the Ronin.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that one.
Too many people are hyping it up a little bit too much in my opinion. Because I don't know, bro. Who's developing it?
What company is that? I forgot.
Team Ninja.
Team Ninja's doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the last game they've done?
I think Neo 2.
Okay. Oh yeah, Neo. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know it's not a looker. Like a lot of people are like, it's not a looker. But I mean, they got a good pedigree of games recently. Neo 1 and 2.
Yeah. My issue is this game gonna be just like Neo, or is it gonna be different?
Okay.
Because if it's just fucking Souls like with some more open world exploration,
yeah.
But when it looks like Neo, it's not that impressive. I don't know.
You said it looks like Neo to you?
What?
You said it looks like Neo to you?
Well, graphically it looks very similar.
Oh, okay.
What else was announced this year? For this year, I mean. Oh yeah, Black Myth Wukong, bro.
Oh yeah.
Holy!
Yeah.
I totally forgot that it comes out this year.
Yeah. I did too. Yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah. Yes, sir.
And that shit looks great, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still looking at it with a side eye because it's a Chinese developer and the day before looked like a Chinese fucking
wasn't it?
Money laundering scheme. Yeah, they had a Chinese publisher or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they were. Yeah, so. But from what we saw, it looks great, bro. Gonna be best played on PlayStation, of course, as it should be. Yeah. What, Wulong? Oh, we'll see.
And they have marketing rights for it, right?
Oh, do they? Oh shit.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's coming to GFN, so I might have to battle you on that one, brother. I'm getting that mother on GFN, man. Now if it's
anything plays better than on GFN.
Oh, stop. Now if it come out on if that PS5 no PS5 Pro, if it is real, it ain't coming out this year. So no, that's man. Oh, okay, that's some interesting stuff, man. That's okay. You got any more?
I'm thinking right now.
Oh, okay.
What else did get announced for 2024 but didn't get a release date? I don't know about that.
I don't know.
But Hellblade 2, yeah.
Oh, you're looking forward to Hellblade 2? Okay.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, I mean, I played the first one, so why shouldn't I get excited for the second one?
Yeah. Did you like it? You liked the first one?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't played it, so I don't want to take away anything.
Oh,
yet.
wait. Is Bungie's game coming out this year?
Concord. No.
No, Marathon.
Marathon? I don't think so. I don't think Bungie's game. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. I know Concord. You're not excited for Concord, man? What's wrong with you?
I have a policy. Don't hype up shit that is just a fucking CGI trailer without any context whatsoever.
That's
never do that. Absolutely not. The same goes for the bots, yeah? If you get a fucking CGI trailer, don't hype it up until you see the gameplay of it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You're fucked up way too many times to still do that shit.
Well, they're still doing it.
What?
They're still hyping up shit that they haven't really seen.
Yeah, I'm saying don't.
Yeah.
You just get one L after the other. Wait until like with Redfall. Wait until you actually see gameplay of it.
Yeah.
Don't hype it up as the next fucking greatest co-op shooter of the generation or some bullshit. Don't do shit like that.
I totally agree. Even
when you see the trailer, still wait till the game releases to really crown it as the game of the generation.
Exactly.
Don't let some fucking B-roll from a goddamn YouTuber make you make that opinion, you know?
Yeah. No.
What else? Lost Soul aside, bro. When is this fucking game coming out?
What game is this?
Lost Soul aside.
I gotta look. Hold on, Lost Soul aside. We're
Bro, look, oh my god, we gotta look at that trailer, bro. If you didn't see it yet, look at the trailer.
Okay. Hold on, let me Oh, I remember this game. Hold on, let me pull it up on the screen. Let me pull it up on the screen. I remember this trailer. Oh shit. Got it up. We got it up now. Yeah, okay, I remember this. Oh shit. Yeah, this is damn. I totally forgot about this one. Totally slept on this one.
Yeah, because it takes them forever to release it.
Yeah.
First time they shown it at 2015 or something.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, come on,
Yep.
Release that fucking shit. I'm excited as hell, but goddamn, it feels like this other game that Sony had announced. Then it came out like 10 years later or something. What was it called?
Oh, I don't know.
God, it was with the guy and this big ass dog.
This might be another Scalebound, bro. It might not make it. Yeah, 10 years is a long time. And I totally forgot about this game, dude. And don't get me wrong, it looks good. Bro. Yeah, it looks sick, but I mean, it doesn't look like, it's not like some big open world games. It doesn't look like it's going to take 10 years to make. So I wonder what's going on. Yeah, it does look sick, bro.
It looks like Devil May Cry had a child with Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, it does look good.
The fucking the main character looks like the main character from Final Fantasy 15. And he also does all this teleporting and shit.
Yeah, that looks good. That does look good. There's no denying that one. Let me see here.
The Chinese are coming up, bro.
Yeah, they are, man. The Chinese and the Koreans. Because there's another game. Section 8. Remember Section 8?
No. Is that?
Oh, no, was this? Or no, what is that? Oh, no. It's not Section 8. It's called something else. Plan 8. Plan 8. Section 8 is completely, somebody was about to say, Moss, that game is trash. No, there's a game called Plan 8 that, here, I'm going to put it on the screen. I think this looks fire.
That already a release game or not?
No, it's another one that's been like in a perpetual development forever and ever and ever and shit. And it's like when the game is gonna come out. This is actual in-game footage. Let me do this. Let me while we got that up, I'm going to go to our special video. I'll do that in a second.
Actual in-game footage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this game has been, and that trailer is old, dude. That trailer is like, I think 3 years old.
Are they still developing it, or is that canceled?
No, it's still being developed.
It looks a little bit like a clusterfuck of everything.
Don't do that. Don't say this is Days Gone 2, man. Don't do that shit. Don't say this is Days Goner. Nah, don't do that. Yeah, man. That shit looks fire, man.
Is it coming out this year?
No. That's why it's another one that's like in development for like a long time. Like when the fuck is this thing coming out? Not as long as the one Lost to what was that? Lost to Side? Not the one we just showed, but it's been in development for a while. Let me pull up the trailer.
I hope they worked on the facial animations of this game
since 2019, which that isn't forever. But still, like, you know. But see, well, I'm gonna let you continue. Any other games, Cold Blood, you're heavily anticipating?
Wait, I had something.
Okay.
Fuck, well, where was it? Oh yeah, yeah, of course, Stellar Blade. Yeah.
Oh, Stellar Blade. Okay. Yeah. That's
bro.
A good one. That's a good one.
That looks just as sick as Lost Soul Inside, bro.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure. That's definitely a good one.
It's just, I don't know what was the problem that they couldn't release it on the Xbox. They had no money or something.
Oh, I don't know the story about that game. What's going on with it? It was supposed to come out on Xbox 2 or first?
Yeah, it was. It was supposed to come out on everything, but then all of a sudden it became a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh shit. Well, here's the thing, dude.
That makes me worry a little bit. You know, is that game actually gonna be a fucking AAA game, or is that gonna be just another AA game with a little bit cool animations? That's about it. That's where I'm like,
I have more cynical thoughts about that, and that's gonna make people mad. Like, oh, you're trying to be a fanboy. No. When you're a studio and your resources are limited, and that could be the case here with this game. Or no, this is a Japanese developer, right?
No, it's I think it's Korean.
Korean? Okay, so the Koreans Korean developers are more, and you know, they're more favorable towards Xbox than definitely the Japanese developers are. No, I just think it boils down to what makes sense, man. Like, I mean, it's not as bad. This is probably an overblown comparison, but just to like help people understand, like if I spent a whole bunch of money on a game, and this is like kind of one of my first, or this is my big blowout game, like I'm not releasing it on Google Stadia unless you pay me a whole bunch of fucking money. You know what I mean? Because why? Because the player base is too low, right?
Yeah.
So again,
but that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case with what happened there. I think it was really just mismanagement of the money that they had.
You sure?
I'm almost 100% positive. Yeah, that's what happened. Because why the fuck would you even announce it for Xbox in the first place then?
That is true. But then maybe when you originally announced it, you thought the Xbox was going to be competitive, because no. That
was something else, bro.
What I think,
because now PlayStation has the publishing rights of this game.
Here's what I think happened. I'm gonna throw it out there. I don't know shit about this. You know more than me, but I'm gonna throw this out here. This is what happened. They planned to play it, but release it for the Xbox. They had all the intentions to do so. And then when they had to deal with that motherfucking Series S, they said no. They looked at the Series S. They looked at the fact that it's being outsold 3-1 now. In Korea, it's probably Jesus. Well, it doesn't matter, because if you're selling your game globally, you're not just focused on one region. But they probably looked at the fact that the Series S, the biggest console, ain't doing shit, and I gotta cater to this. No, fuck it. Why? I can literally get 2 consoles worth out of the PlayStation alone. No. What is my incentive? I'm done. You know what I mean? Like the Series S bottleneck is serious, man. It's serious.
The spin.
I'm serious. It's serious. To where I don't doubt that Xbox is trying to come out with something in 2026. They fucked up so demonstrably. They want to run away from that shit, man. And I can't imagine why, unless Sony came out with a big fat check. What do you think? They could have come out with a big fat check and said, nah, we're going to make it exclusive. Let's make it. They could have done that. And actually that's more plausible, to be fair. That's more, because remember, they were trying. When did they announce that this was coming to just PlayStation? I don't know. You would know better than me.
What did they announce?
You said when they announced that this is just coming to PlayStation now. When did they announce that? Was it 2023?
No. Much earlier.
Oh.
Much earlier.
Because I was going to say, if it was like 2023, maybe.
No.
Okay.
The first time they showed, it was called Project Eve, and they had every platform.
Yeah. Okay. And that was what, 2020?
I don't know, bro. Wait, let me look it up quick. The very first one, Project Eve.
Oh.
2 years ago.
2 years ago is when the first time they said it was coming to PlayStation?
I gotta find one that is not from PlayStation.
Okay. Nah.
So because when it's on the PlayStation side, they're not gonna show all the
exactly, yeah,
all the platforms. Wait.
Yep.
This is probably it. Oh no, 4 years ago. That's when they announced all platforms. But back then it should have been on Xbox One and PS4.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this is my theory.
And then like 2 years ago they announced it exclusively for.
2 years ago? Okay. Yeah. So you're saying 2021. Okay. Because I don't think that PlayStation was aggressively going after second party in 2021 or third party exclusives in 2021. I don't, from what I heard, like that didn't start picking up until like 2023 when they started to realize that their fucking games as a service push was a little bit too lofty. Yeah, I don't know if that was the studio's problem. It could be just they either PlayStation wrote them a fat check and did it and convinced them, or again, the only thing that Xbox is going to write you a fat check for is to be in Game Pass, and they probably don't want to be in Game Pass day and date. So Xbox probably said, fuck you, go ahead, go sign with them, you know? Or, you know, they just were running into development problems with the S and they just said, fuck it. And because of the parity, we're just not doing it. I wouldn't be surprised, dude.
Bro.
We're not doing it. Because why? Why would...
No, wait. It was supposed to come out for Xbox One. Don't forget that.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah,
yep. Why would the Series S be the problem then?
It would be the problem late. Yeah, and I think that helps out my point that if it was supposed to come out for the Xbox One and they decided to hold it off for next gen, right? And then now for the Series S, there's the parity expectation that they only made one exception for, and that was Baldur's Gate. If you can't get everything to work on your game has to work on the Series S. It has to have everything available that's on the X. Like you can't, the only difference it could be is like a performance difference, and a resolution difference, but everything else has to stay the same. So if they're trying to make it work on the Series S, because now they decided that they're going to add more shit in, right? Like, I see what you're saying. Like, if this is a cross-platform game, why would there be development problems? Well, what if they decided, well, there's more shit we can do on the newer platforms? Like, is it still coming out for the old ones too?
No.
Oh, okay. See, there we go. They decided.
Now it's only PS5.
See, there we go. They were pushing. First, they were going to come out and probably be cross-platform or cross-generation. Then they said, "Nah, man, there's more shit we can do. We're going to do this for Xbox Series and PlayStation 5, right?" Then, in trying to develop for the Xbox Series, they're like, "No, Series S is a piece of shit. We don't want to like no, fuck it. We're not doing it." And then, just by attrition, they're like, "Look, we're only coming out to PlayStation 5," and PlayStation 5 says, "Oh, okay, cool." You know, and work something out with them. Like, it was like when Baldur's Gate was coming out with PlayStation 5 for a while, even though it wasn't like a timed exclusive. Wasn't there like something that they offered the PlayStation 5 gamers that ain't nowhere else, or that ain't coming to Xbox? Wasn't there like a special PlayStation 5 bundle or some shit like that for Baldur's Gate 3? I think there was.
What bundle?
Like I think I read somewhere that they gave them something. There was some unique collector something, and I think that was just added to double down on to throw salt in the wound that it was an exclusive for X amount of months.
I have no idea, bro.
Yeah, that's my theory, and I'm making it work. I'm sticking to it. The fucking Series S. I've been talking.
The spin.
I've been talking to people off and on. That Series S is a problem. It's enough to make a smaller studio say, "Fuck it, it's not even worth it." Like, fuck you. So, who knows? That's you know, anything that throws some shade at Phil, I'm for it, man. I'm for it. So.
Yeah, me too, but that was an obvious spin, bro.
Let me work, man. Let me work. Like Post Up said, "Let me work, man. Let me work." With fucking Cheetos cheese dust all over his porkly hands. No, let me stop. Let me not do that. Let me stop. That wasn't fair, y'all. I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm sorry. What's wrong with
I have one more game that I might be excited about, but I have to see more of it. Wait, I sent you the fucking link for the YouTube.
Oh, you did? Where'd you send it? You sent it on Discord or Twitter?
On Twitter. Wait.
Okay. Let me see here.
I could also say Project M, but that should probably will take forever.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna hype that one up right now. Was it this trailer? Yeah, that is it. X.
Okay. Let's see what it is.
That might be a great game. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, there's so many potential. Let's see here. I think I remember seeing this one. Oh, yeah. I think I know. I vaguely remember seeing this one. Hold on. Let's put it up here. Oh, yeah. I remember this one. Hold on. And I think this one was just announced for Xbox, right? Or no?
Oh, it's for everything.
Oh, okay. I thought, yeah, because they showed this at the Xbox showcase, though.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. I don't know. Oh, no, there was some confusion. Like people that thought it was an exclusive, but okay. Nah, yeah, this one looks yep, because it's right after they showed the Persona shit. Yep. No, that looks decent. That looks decent.
What? Wait, is it coming to PlayStation?
Oh no!
Now I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Before I lie here, like some bots do. No. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, you might need that Game Pass. You might need that Xbox console, brother.
I got that fucking Game Pass. Don't worry. I know. It says here platforms: PlayStation 4, PC, Xbox Series, and PlayStation 5. The Xbox One gets the fucking L.
Oh, damn.
God damn.
Yeah, this looks good, man. Yeah, this looks good. I definitely, I'm with you on that one.
It might not be a graphical looker, but I love the art style of
it. Yeah. No, I mean, when it comes to these type of games, there's like a minimum bar that you're looking for, and then that's it. Like this, it's just RPG. I'm not looking for a super ultra realistic graphics out of a JRPG. You know what I mean? So no, that's a good one. That's a good choice too. That's a good one. I like that one. Any other ones?
No. Do you have something?
Yes, I do. I have quite a few, and what I need to do in particular is, let's see here. There's this one that I am going to. It's not definitive that it's coming in 2024. But it sounds like it's coming in 2024 because the developers have had famous content creators play it. It's called Off the Grid. So that's like I have 6 games. So this is number 6 on my list. And let's show it. And it's called Off the Grid. And it's what Synced. That game Synced was supposed to be for me. This is the PvE, PvP, PvA game I was telling you about. And they had Dr. Disrespect playing it. They had some other people playing it. Oh, it's freezing up. Damn it. But it looks interesting. It gives me what's the name of the game? I can't remember. It gives me vibes like Conflict, Desert Storm. I used to love those games. Division. I mean, it's somewhat Division, but it gives me more like the way the camera is panned. It gives me Conflict, Desert Storm vibes. And I'm all for it, man, as long as it plays well. But why is this keeps okay. This keeps freezing. So I'm sorry, I deeply apologize for the quality of the playback here. I probably got too much shit running. But yeah, that's my number 5 right there. Number 4, that's my number 6. Let me stop this. Number 5 for me is Grand Blue Fantasy. We saw some of that. Well, you'll see some of that in this trailer that's playing right now. Number 4 is Helldivers 2. Number 3, now this may sound redundant because they're pretty much mirror images in how they play and how they look. But I got a feeling that this one is going to be a little bit more robust. Number 3 for me is Warhammer Space Marine 2. I really like Warhammer Space Marine 2. If you know, when I did my review of the showcases, I think this was like number 4 on my list. Like both Helldivers and Space Marine made my list. Now this is gonna make Cold Blood mad, my number 2 and my number 1, because he's gonna think my number 2 should be my number 1 and my number 1 shouldn't even be on the list. But number 2 for me is Black Myth Wukong. I'm really excited for that game. I can't wait to play it. I think it's going to be the shit. But my number 1 game, can you guess it? Cold Blood, you probably can't guess it. My number 1 game for 2024 is Star Wars Outlaws. I just love what I saw, man. I was just emphatically in love from what I saw. We're gonna put it on the screen right now. I was so excited. It was what when I started having questions about Starfield, and then I saw this game. I said, this will be the space game that I wanted. Like this game. Where's the thing with can we get some? Okay, so none of this has gameplay in it. Let me see. Star Wars. What'd you say?
This is trash.
Stop it. Let me see. World premiere gameplay.
Dude, I don't want to play as this. Just a woman with a fucking pistol. Nah. That is not enough for a Star Wars game, bro. I'm sorry. No.
I mean, look, you already got Jedi, Survivor? Like, you already got that, so why not have something else in the universe? I think that's cool to have something else in the universe of Star Wars, because you already got, you can't, everybody's going to be a Jedi, you know what I mean?
Look at this. This looks so fucking generic.
Oh, no.
What is so great about it? Explain it to me. What is so great about it? Don't go with the graphics, because I don't even want to hear that.
I'm not. Look. No, it's even beyond the graphics. It's the puzzle set pieces, the shit that she's making happen on the periphery and in the background. The gunplay looks fun. The traversal looked cool. Like when they were out in space, that actually looked like a real space battle, opposed to the dog shit that was on Starfield. I really like. Yeah, I think the gunplay in particular looks good. The ride in the different vehicles, that's something new. I think for Massive. Look at that. I think that to me, and even if you go beyond the visuals, to me, I think it's cool. Like in this particular,
stolen that straight from Hitman. You get caught and then you can do this bullshit there.
Well, I mean, it's cool. Games borrow from each other all the time. Look at I think that's cool. I think it's cool. I like it. And then they said you're going to get different weapons. She's just not walking around with that pistol. She's going to have different weapons and stuff like that. Just the typical things that...
It doesn't matter. It's not a fucking laser sword. So I don't give a fuck. She can come with a fucking bazooka.
I mean, it's still in the world. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, man. Come on.
Nah.
You're just being a hater.
How exciting is that, please?
I think that looks good.
I don't know, bro. That's a bargain bin game.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, there are enough elements in the Star Wars universe to where everybody I think you can have fun in the universe without you being a Jedi. You know what I mean? Everything ain't got to be a Jedi. Everybody ain't got to be Darth Vader. Like, it's just like taking a slice out of that galaxy and creating a game out of it. With, I think, a character that's more, I mean, of course you want that badass character, but a character that's more relatable because they don't have the force behind them. I think that's cool. I like it. I like the concept. It would be like a Han Solo game, right? What if just imagine if Han Solo had his own game? He doesn't use a freaking. Now that I think about it, that's what this reminds me of. Is more like a Han Solo game.
I want the Darth Vader game where I can just slaughter everybody. That's what I want.
But you got Jedi Survivor for that.
No, but that's not Darth Vader.
Yeah, but yeah, you could have a Darth Vader game. I mean, yeah, but come on, yeah, how fun would that be? I mean,
everybody would be very fun.
Yeah, but that's my number one most anticipated game, so I can't wait to get a hold of that.
I'm disappointed you didn't say Division 3. I'm very disappointed.
No, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen Heartlands. I was part of the beta, and I've gotten some other access to Heartlands that a lot of people haven't gotten access to, and I can't talk about it. I think Heartlands has the potential of being good. Like I saw Avatar before everybody, and me and you talked about it. I really was doubtful about that game. It's actually better than the pieces that I played, but I can kind of understand why people just aren't interested in that game and why it's already like 30% off and shit, like not even a month after launch. I get that. I think Heartlands is going to be cool, and I think Heartlands is slated for coming out this year. But opposite of Heartlands, I don't know what the plans are with Division. I don't know what they plan on working on. I like the fact that 2 took all the things in 1 and enhanced it and made it better. But I think when you go to 3, you got to have a radical change, because now you're going to have Division 2 and you're going to have Heartlands. And even though Heartlands is like different in a lot of ways, it's not that much. You can't have a 3 that plays like Heartlands in Division 1. That's just overkill. That's like dropping ODST Reach and Halo 3 all back to back, like in the same year or something. You gotta, like, Division 3 is gonna have to be radically different. So, and I don't think Division 3 is coming anytime soon. I think Division 3 might be like 2026, 2027.
Well, I thought you're gonna say my second most anticipated game is this the Division DLC, and then number 1 is Division 3. But I was muted when you said that, yeah, so it didn't come through. I as much as I love Division 2, as much as I am optimistic for Heartlands, you've kind of like ran that variation of the game to the ground. Now you got to figure out something else. You got to really do something like Division 2. The concept can still be the same, but you got to do some radical changing to the gameplay. Like, something has to change, and it still can be a cover shooter. Some shit's got to change. So I'm not looking forward to Division 3 just yet. I'm not. So, well, yeah, I can tell you this much: Ubisoft ain't gonna change shit.
They better.
They're gonna do the same formula they always did. Make the same fucking game, make the same features in the game, make the same open world with the same collectibles everywhere, and then have maybe a PvP mode again, and that's about it. Have fun.
I mean,
and then of course over time they're gonna add some things, but on launch it's gonna be the same fucking game it was since Division 1.
I don't know. I mean, it can't be. And I think okay, so Avatar, which really isn't a bad game, is not getting any traction. Why? Because it's essentially Far Cry without a map. You know what I mean? And that's not, and the game isn't bad for that, but people are exhausted of that. Then now you got this game. This game is like radically different. Star Wars is radically different from your other shit. Like it has to survive on its own merits. That one's a lot of people are still like, oh yeah, man.
What is so different about it actually?
I mean, what game does it play like?
Like Far Cry in third person?
No.
Yes.
Nah, I don't see Far Cry at all. I see, like in the camera panning, I see a little bit of Division, but I don't see Far Cry at all. Nah. No. Because Far Cry you got to tag. I mean, there's a little bit of stealth in there, just a little bit in there. But Far Cry was just the basic. Far Cry and Ghost Recon Breakpoint, there was you go around to this area and you tag all your people. You're doing all this prep work, right? Before you engage. And then you can take everyone out silently. This game doesn't seem like it's leaning on that. Like they tried that with Avatar and they're getting pinged for it. I don't see it in I don't see it in Star Wars Outlaws. I think that game is going to do a lot better than Avatar, and then that's going to be evident to Ubisoft. Like, okay, so we got Massive that has the potential to do other shit and get us out of our rut. Now we need to stop trying to make the same game, but with a different face on it. Because if they make, if Division 3 is just a prettier Division 2 with just some new gear sets and some new skills, it's dead in the water. Because why would I get that and leave Division 2? I have no incentive to leave Division 2. We got someone else that needs to be banned.
Can you make me a mod in there?
Oh shit! Yeah.
So I can do that.
Can you put something in the chat? Well, how do I do that? How do I make you a mod?
These fucking spam bots, I swear.
I know.
Get the fuck out.
They're fucking ridiculous. If you type something in the chat, I'll make you a mod.
I did already.
Oh, you did? I don't see anything. In the Discord chat?
No, in Twitch chat.
I mean, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. Are you where you at? Are you on HNDC or are you on Geeks? Because that's where we're
on Geeks, of course.
Oh. It's not showing anything.
Wait.
Okay.
You see it now?
Yep. All right, so
it was bugging.
Follow. Block or report? No. Mod Cold Blood. There we go. All right, now you are a mod, Mamma Jamma. Yeah, we got to get rid of these bots. Hello, sorry for bothering you. Like, get your ass out of here. All right, so yeah, that's my top 5. Let's talk about this. So there have been a lot of games. So me and you have talked about a total of, like, Jesus Christ, close to, I want to say like 15 plus games, with maybe 2 or 3 of them don't have definitive 2024 dates. And nothing's really definitive, but none of them have, only 3 of them don't have 2024 dates. But there have been people on Twitter, Cold Blood, saying, 2024 is dry. What do you think about that?
It might be dry if all you're playing is fucking multiplayer.
Yeah.
That it might be very dry for you.
Exactly.
But for me, as a single player gamer, hell no. This year is stacked, bruh. And we didn't even have a showcase yet for this year. So who knows what else is coming? Now people are too fast to say it's dry. Nah, wait at least until summer. If by summer nothing happens, okay, then you can say, okay, the second half looks a little bit dry.
Yeah.
I mean, right now on stream, look at this. This is coming out on the second half, 2024.
Exactly.
But I don't know if that's gonna be a game for you, bro.
Are you
sure about this?
I'm playing it. I'm playing it, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
you and Souls-like games? That's something new. Well, okay, we play Remnant, but Remnant is not as Souls-like as it could be.
Yeah, I'm an old school gamer. Back in the day, shit, there was no checkpoints. You died, you had to start all the way from the beginning of the stage. So, yeah, I just don't. I don't like Souls.
Those stages, Moss, but those stages weren't like 2-3 hours long.
Some of them were like, Blaster Master. That was the big, like, that's one of my favorite top 10 games. Blaster Master. You died in Blaster Master. Like, those levels were as long. That one was like a Remnant. Like, as far as the length of the levels, that shit was crazy. And you were just going around in like a maze and trying to figure out where to go. Blaster. And if you lost your 3 lives in Blaster, like, there were no saving in the middle of that level. You lost all 3 of those lives, man, before you got to the next one. That was your ass. So, oh yeah, there was plenty of games like that where not as many as there are now. Where not as many as that are long now.
Did you beat them? Did you beat them though?
Oh yeah. I beat. That's the reason why I can't beat them now is because when I was younger, I didn't have to work or anything like that. You can stay up all night, and play games from shit. Some nights I could come home from outside and play games from 8 at night till like 7 in the morning and shit. I can have those 12-hour runs. I can't get that anymore. I'm lucky to get 2. And again, and the Souls-like games, they're confusing to me. Not just in the boss battles. It's not that. I don't understand them. I just like Death Souls. Like Sekiro isn't so bad, but games like Demon Souls, and I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. I don't even know how those games operate. Like, they just confuse the hell out of me. So, that's why I don't like them, and I get easily frustrated when I don't know what the hell's going on. So, but nah, Wukong, oh hell no, we doing that one, bruh. We doing it. That's for sure. So when it comes, so now we're playing the PlayStation games or for 2024, and here let me put this up here on the web. So this comes from XVolt Gaming on Twitter, and he has a list breaking down the games that we know of so far coming in 2024, the confirmed exclusives, whether they're second, third, or first party. The games that are coming, but we don't know when they're coming, and we don't know if they're going to be exclusive. And then lastly, the third party games. So as far as the ones that we know that are exclusive, we got Last of Us Part 2 Remaster, Stellar Blade, Grand Blue Fantasy, a Concord. Hold on. He got Lost Soul Aside up here. Do we know that's coming in? Lost Soul Aside, is that coming in 2024?
No, we don't know yet.
Okay, why does he? Okay. I thought
But it was
found...
also on the. It was on GameSpot's list too for maybe.
Oh, was it?
Coming
Okay.
out this. Yeah.
All right, so we're not going to include that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. 6 is Hell Divers 2. 7 is Ronin, and 8 is Cold Blood's favorite, which is Foam Stars. I don't know what Pacific Drive is. I have no idea what that is. Do you know what that is?
It's a game about where you drive a car.
Oh, okay.
And some bullshit is happening. I don't know. I mean, look up the trailer.
So well, we got 8 confirmed exclusive games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For Xbox in comparison, and again, this is a AAA genre defining console war show where we compare what's going on in the console war. Xbox in comparison, we have Avowed, right? Was that even confirmed? Avowed, I think, was confirmed. And Hellblade 2. That's it. Like, there's other possibilities, don't get me wrong.
Dude, if those 2 games were fucking masterpieces, I would not even complain right now.
Exactly. Yeah. That's yeah.
But one of them looks like one, and the other one looks like dog shit right now.
Let me. Okay, so now let me say this. There's this whole debate about first party exclusives versus second party and third party. Me and you kind of differ a little bit about this, to where I personally feel that, yes, I get where people want more of Sony's first party exclusives, because out of the exclusive titles that they have to offer at the moment, Sony's first parties are the best. They're better than their second and third parties. The second and third parties are great too, but the ones that really get people excited are the first party ones. So I get to where people may want to see at least two a year. I get that. My contention is that I'm just concerned about great exclusive content. I don't care where it comes from. Like, I'm a former Xbox gamer, and I know that as great, quote unquote, as Halo was for gamers in general, it wasn't enough to make Xbox competitive. What made Xbox competitive was this barrage of exclusive content that it had during the 360, most of which were not first party, and most of which were timed. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it as in, what games are you creating or you supporting that are exclusive to your ecosystem? And as long as I see some great games, I'm happy. I'm more ecstatic if I can see your top hitters in the library, but I'm happy if I see a bunch of exclusive content that has potential. How do you look at PlayStation's offerings this generation at the moment, Cold Blood, when we haven't heard a lot from their first party?
Can I hear your opinion first?
Oh, yeah. My opinion is this year in particular, I think it's cool so far. I think to call it dry is silly. It's over the top. Would I like to see more? Yeah. Would I like to see a first party or two thrown in there? Yeah. Like Ben Studios, they said they're cooking. And I really like Days Gone. I really think Days Gone got a bad rap, and that was one of the lower points of the industry, of this community, this game community, as far as like the journalists and stuff like that. So if Studio Ben If Ben Studios got a game coming this year, all right, I'm okay. I've gone from okay, this is cool to like, okay, I'm happy. But for me to be ecstatic, which I always fight to be ecstatic, I would like to see 2 first-party games. But right to say it's dry on the PlayStation side, I think that's a farce. Like when I look at the Xbox lineup, the only game that I can think of that could potentially be better than some of these games that we're seeing right now is Hellblade 2. But Avowed? Like I fucking hated Outer Limits. I think that game was horrible. But that's my thoughts. What are yours?
I need a fence.
What'd you say?
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
I need a few minutes.
Okay. So yeah, I don't I think when it comes to this, and I did a video on this, and definitely check out my video. Because I think I laid this out in accurate enough detail. This whole thing about now PlayStation gamers are frauds because they're trying to downplay first party. It's not about that. What it's about is you Xbox fanboys got caught in the Sony trap. Like first Sony told you that it was about indies. Xbox isn't supporting indies. You fell for that trap. Then they told you it was. Then they told you it was the power narrative. Oh, you don't have an extra 180p. So then you came up with the Xbox One X. Didn't have no games with it, but just so you could argue on paper, you wasted that R&D, right? And then lastly, then they hit you with the first part. Sony had you running around chasing all these Easter eggs when you already knew the solution. The solution was a strong exclusive catalog, whether it was first party, second party, it didn't matter. As long as it was exclusive, even if it was timed. What made you competitive was that you had exclusive content that for a fathomable amount of time that went outside of the average gamer's patience, you had content exclusive to your ecosystem. So getting caught up in this silly game of where the exclusive content comes from, that's stupid to me. I don't care about Xbox's first party. Xbox's first party is trash. They gave us the best that they had to offer in Starfield, and it was trash. So I don't care. So your first party Xbox, it don't matter if you drop a first party game every week. I don't care. You're not doing better just by doing more. You're doing better by giving us something substantial and quality. So I don't get where the fanboys on that side are like, oh no, see, we won. The game is over because we got more first party. No, nobody cares about your first party. Your biggest hurrah was Starfield, and it's falling off the side of the flat planet that Post Up told y'all about. It's about highly desired exclusive content. It doesn't matter where it comes from. All this stuff about indies, all this stuff about power, all this stuff about first party, those were just traps that Sony set out for you to keep you distracted, and you fell for them. What Xbox needed to build was a base, a system of pumping out and curating highly desired exclusive content. And see, here's what happened. While they had y'all chasing y'all tail for first party, then indies and all this other stuff, see, it's of my opinion, and Cold Blood would disagree. I don't think Sony was always good at that across the board. I didn't like Uncharted. I mean, they were okay. Uncharted was okay, was mid to me. The Last of Us 1 was pretty cool, was okay. Last of Us 2 was stellar. God of War. There was a certain time period that I feel like the PlayStation first party game matured into its own. It started with God of War 2018. So what happened was, while they got Xbox chasing its tail or chasing these phantoms of first party, number of first party games, indies and all that other stuff, they were building their games to be better, to have more of a broad appeal, to capture mind share with more gamers, because you weren't doing it. You were chasing these fictitious and superficial litmuses. It was never about who has the most first party. It was never about who supports the indies the most. It was never about the power narrative. If it was about the power narrative, for example, the OG Xbox would have whooped ass. It was about exclusive content. That's what it's always been about. Exclusive content, no matter where it comes from, as long as it's within the time frame, even if it's time, if it's within the time frame that gamers just can't wait. And most importantly, that exclusive content has to be highly sought after. Nobody's buying consoles for Sea of Thieves. They're not buying it for what's the game? Grounded. They're not even buying them for Starfield. So I just think it's another silly, stupid conversation. PlayStation has 8 pieces of exclusive content coming this year that's already been confirmed, and we're not even a month in. What does Xbox have to offer? Minecraft Dungeons 2? Like, what do you have to offer that's going to be better? That's what we need to know.
There's supposed to be a developer direct soon.
Yeah, there is. There's supposed to be one either in January or February. So that's my thoughts. I don't care where the content comes from, as long as it's promising, as long as it's good. We know that the PlayStation first party has like this penchant for quality. That's why we want to see games from out of there. But you know, I'm cool with seeing a game come out of somewhere else as long as it looks promising and then it ends up being a great title. So I'm not hung up so much on first party and second party. I mean, I do think it's wise of Sony to have at least 1 to 2 every year, at least. But I'm not hung up on it if instead we get like, you know, 10 games and 9 of them look promising to me. You know what I mean? I will argue, though.
In my opinion, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
This year looks much better in the beginning than what it did last year.
Exactly. It does. And
I mean, the whole first party and releasing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
But when they start, and you're still gonna be on your hate train.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna look like a fucking clown, bro. like P-Rock said, you are fucking flat earthers.
Yeah, exactly.
You get proven wrong, and then you're just silent. You're just completely silent. You cannot even accept what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
You're just gonna be in denial like you always are. Oh no, that looks trash. That is the same. That is the PlayStation formula. It's another third person, over the shoulder narrative game. It's gonna be the same bullshit again. It's always the same bullshit with them. But if you ask them, what the fuck are you gonna play? Oh boy.
Yeah.
they're
PlayStation's in trouble. It doesn't matter. PlayStation's gonna get shut down. It doesn't matter. Who cares?
Yeah, either that or complete silence from them.
Yeah. It's the same thing every year, bro. Like at the beginning of the year, Tim Dog comes out, right? And he starts, the developers direct and this and that. And Redfall is going to be an 86 and all. What is PlayStation going to do when Redfall comes for you? All that Hulk Hogan slogan shit. Like the bots do it every year. They get all revved up between January and June, right? Then June comes and they ain't got nothing but showcases. They ain't got no games. So then they start sulking or something, or a couple of those games actually come out and they're trash. So then the bots start saying, oh man, Phil, you got to do better. Phil, you got to do better, right? And then they come out with something else. They showcase something else, and then the bots get all excited. Yeah, we're going to kick your ass. And then their big games come out at the end of the year, and then they're trash. Nobody cares about them. And then they, see this, it's that Xbox bias, it's the Xbox tax. And then when that dies out and gets worn out, then they spend the rest of the year trying to look at what's wrong with PlayStation. See, now next year, PlayStation made it by the skin of their teeth this year, but wait till 2025. It's going to be the same thing. It's that every year. Until Xbox finally says, well, we're not making another console. And then they got to damage control that. Or something, we're releasing a stream box and not another console. You know what I mean? So.
Then all of a sudden the xCloud boys gonna come out.
Oh yeah. Oh, the cloud is Then they ain't gonna show no gameplay and shit. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me how they argue with that roadmap. But yeah. So I mean, I think it's still a lot to be desired by everybody. Like it's early. We're like a week into 2024. Like, and we don't know a heck of a whole lot of everything, but like the PlayStation announced 8 exclusive pieces of content. Like, stop going off some superficial, oh, you lost because none of them were first party. Shut up. Your first party is trash. I could get if your first party was actually moving units and people wanted it, and you're like, we got 4 first party games and PlayStation has not. I could get it then, but nobody cares about your first party. So what is first party even? It doesn't make, it'd be different if we were having this conversation with Nintendo gamers. You know what I'm saying? I could get it then if you're having this conversation with Nintendo gamers, but we're having this conversation with Xbox gamers. Like, your first party is worse than your second and third party, dude. Stop it.
And they got Stalker 2 coming.
Yeah, like, so yeah, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, Stalker 2, it looks, well, probably not Hellblade, but Stalker 2 looks better than anything you fucking released in the last 2 years.
Looks better than Redfall.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. Shit. Like, so y'all need to get off that fucking first party kick. You don't have people in Xbox Game Studios, wherever, that can curate and make sure good games come out of the oven. You don't. So why are y'all so focused on first party? Y'all need to train your first party studios on how to come up with a standard like how PlayStation did. You need to work on that. While you're working on that, do what PlayStation's doing. Get some second party games in-house. Your first party is trash. Oh my fucking God. And any of your
Phil already said quality ain't gonna make people buy an Xbox.
Yeah. Exactly.
So don't expect no quality.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he's talking about and shit. Yeah.
I mean, they said, did they say they expected Redfall to score in the 80s or something?
Yeah, well, Tim Dog said he thought it was going to score, but they said it was double digits higher. I'm thinking that they thought that Redfall would probably be anywhere between 75 and 80. I'm figuring that's probably what they thought. That's probably what they thought.
I mean, goddamn, if Redfall gets an 80, then a lot of other games should have gotten an 80.
Like, a lot of other games should have got 3,000. Like, Redfall, there was a game called Rogue Warrior that, oddly enough, was released by Bethesda Games as well. Out of the last 20 years, the two worst games that I've ever played, there's 3 games that I've played that were horrible. Number 3 is a game called Dark Sector. Number 2 is a game called Rogue Warrior. And number 1 is Redfall. Redfall is the worst fucking game that I've played in the last 20 years. Period. It's horrible. It's supposed to be a AAA game. That is disgusting that they charge $70 or $100 for that game. And that's a first party game. They should be ashamed of themselves. Like, I would be embarrassed to show my face if I'm the Xbox brass talking about we thought this game was going to score double digits higher. That told me everything that I needed to know about Xbox. Like, if the studio within itself doesn't know how to manage a game and make it great, they're not getting any help. They're not getting a critical eye that's going to help them. Not at all. That was
didn't the studio say they didn't even want to make this game?
Yeah, the studio didn't want it. They wanted to end it. And what Phil did is he went in the studio. He's like, oh, okay, we got to pay for our purchase. Went through their garbage, went through their dumpsters, and saw Redfall. And instead of canceling it, because it was in a perpetual state of whole pushback, like Bethesda never talked about this game, Phil introduced it. He did the same thing that he did with fucking Bleeding Ass. And he was like, oh, look, this is a gem. This is a special project that they've been working on. He tried to introduce it like it's something new and innovative they were working on, and we're going to help bring it to light. No, it was garbage. It was a fucking banana peel that they threw away. And you took it out of the garbage and tried to serve it with the 5-star dinner, thinking that people would want this old banana peel. You did it with Bleeding Ass. And now you're doing it, and you did it again with Redfall. That told me everything that I needed to know. When they said Redfall, we expected it to score double digits higher than what it did. Even 10 more points. Even if they thought it was supposed to do 10 more points. Even if you thought it was going to be a 64. Like, why would you release a 64 game as your first party and charge $70 for it? It's crazy to me.
They did it with Crackdown. They did it with Recall.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. When Phil said I played Crackdown and it's coming along as the game that I feel like you guys deserve, that was everything that you needed to know. He feels like you guys deserve shit because all you do is just suck on his scrotes. The guy doesn't have to be accountable for any fucking thing. And look, man, and I hate to target people because it makes it seem like that I'm bitter, I'm mad at them. I get it, man. We're trying to rally the troops. And I love Doc. Doc is a great guy. He's my favorite Xbox creator. But even I got to call Doc out for his cap when he was like, the reason why Xbox can't get a leg up is because, and I don't know why I'm giving them this country singer voice, but they can't get a leg up because of the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 3 ain't got nothing to do with it. He was trying to be fucking slick, right? Because the PlayStation 3 was well before Phil's time as head of Xbox. So he's trying to admonish Phil and say, oh, the shit that happened back then is why. Dude, stop it. No, PlayStation 3 had great 2 years at the end of its life cycle. That had nothing to do with it. Xbox already abandoned that generation and was thinking about the fucking Kinect. That had nothing to do with it. It was all because they were chasing these phantoms of, we got to do better with indies. We got to do better with the power narrative. We got to do better with first part. All these phantoms that PlayStation games put out there, and they abandoned the partnerships that made the 360 competitive. That was its second party partnerships. Why? Because the second party developers know how to make games. Xbox doesn't outside of Halo and outside of Forza. The second party people know how to make games. So they just gave them the money, watched the progress, and let them build the shit. And they abandoned that for, oh, well, we're going to come up with all these first party studios and y'all don't know how to manage them and they keep releasing crap. That's what happened. Ain't got nothing to do with, it ain't got nothing to do with PlayStation 4. I'm gonna argue it has nothing to do with PlayStation 4. Because if you started creating some shit that people want, they'll buy you. They'll buy the console. You fucking had what do you call it? A supply restraint on the PlayStation side in your favor. You had it in your behalf and you launched nothing. You came out with nothing at launch. You only got lucky because of the pandemic, where Game Pass was a perfect fit for the pandemic. The pandemic's over. People don't need to occupy their time playing games, or the average consumer doesn't need to do that anymore. So now we're back to the regular game. And you're losing the regular game because you have a horrible game plan for this generation. The Series S is a bottleneck. It's a piece of shit. It's holding gamers back. Larian made you bend the knee and give them a concession. Other gamers told you at the beginning, we don't want to develop for that piece of shit. Please don't make us. You still did it anyway. You don't have any exclusive content that anybody gives a fuck about. You can laugh at Spider-Man all you want. At least it got nominated 7 times for 7 important awards. Starfield, all it could get nominated for was best RPG, and it lost. It was a laughing stock. It's so bad for Starfield that the motherfuckers on a forum trolled the Steam Awards and made it the most innovative game. And you guys are so fucking stupid that you went out and retweeted it and said, oh, we won best most innovative game on Steam. Like that wasn't a troll award. Like, Doc, I'm sorry, bro. I know you're just coming to the Xbox ecosystem, and I don't mean this with any malicious at all, but bro, that you can't admonish Phil. That is not going to help your cause, bro. Like, let me tell you something, because we met with Stadia. I'm gonna give you some advice. This is what made all the Stadia people like not want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for my good brother John Scar, like, they would have cut me off. They stopped following me. We stopped talking to DMs, all that shit, right? When no motherfuckers put out that SG&E letter, and it was so vague and so dry, and it didn't present any faith to its consumers, I lambasted the motherfuckers for 2 weeks nonstop. It was so bad that I had people calling me, hitting me up in my DMs on Discord, like, okay, MM2K, we get it. You have to stop. I said, no, I do not stop until they fix this fucking problem. And finally, they fixed the problem by coming out with another letter and detailing how they were going to move forward. And then they realized the power of me jumping down their throats. So then I started getting information. That's how I leaked to you guys, quote unquote, the fucking low change porting. How I was able to tell you guys that Jack Buser was going to come out a month in advance. I told you guys he was coming out and talking about Google Games for Clouds. You don't get there by capping and making excuses. There is no excuse for the job that Phil's doing. It's piss poor. I'm sorry, bro. I love your content. I love what you're doing. I love it when you keep it real. And even when we don't agree about gaming, I love how you break shit down. But trying to admonish Phil's lack in his failure by blaming this on the PlayStation 3, it's not going to fly. They need to come out with that doesn't explain why people don't like Starfield. Why don't people like Starfield? It's the PlayStation 3's fault? It's Andrew House's fault? Why was Redfall only 53 Metacritic? Because of the PlayStation 1? It was Crash Bandicoot's fault? Where's the accountability now? You don't get there from making up shit. They got to do better now. And they just don't, they're not geared for that. They're geared to pump you guys with a bunch of shovelware and watch you motherfuckers try to spin it and make it sound like that it's roses. And something has to come to a head. Somebody has to be accountable. That was my soapbox for the day. Jesus Christ. Get tired of this shit. But anywho, that being said, yeah, that's how I feel about the roadmaps that are being presented out here. Xbox got shows coming, and that's great. I hope that the shows surprise me and show something to hardcore gamers that get them excited, because what they've showed so far outside of Hellblade 2 really hasn't done that. Let's be honest. And one game isn't going to do it. Not even Hellblade 2, because I don't think Hellblade 2 is going to have super broad appeal. It may be a great game for its intended audience, but because it's not the atypical action game, I'm not sure how many hardcore gamers will flock to it. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. But yeah, they just got to do better, man. That's it. Stop worrying about Sony's. They let go the lunch lady in the cafeteria at Sony Santa Monica. Stop worrying about that dumb shit. Who is releasing product that people want, that they want to play, that they want to indulge in? Let me give you a hint. It's not Xbox. Period. I've said all I had to say. Anything else, Cold Blood, before we wrap up?
I don't know.
Oh, at least we got some cool games coming, man. But I am in agreement, and this is across the board. I want to see more. I'm not like settled with this list. I want to see more. Nothing really. I mean, I'm I have a top 6 list, but I want to see more on top of that. You know what I mean? But that's just my 2 cents. All right. Well, with that, I think we spoke enough and talked enough about what's coming down the pike. Let's talk about where we can be found at. This is Cold Blood's favorite part. So y'all can find me at MM2K. I mean, y'all can find me at the moment, until we do the full rebranding, pntsnetwork.com/MM2K gaming. Cold Blood, where can the good people find you at, my friend?
Stop it. Just stop this pod, bro.
People, they might want to. Well, you know what? Come to the Discord. Just go to the Discord link.
Yeah, exactly.
And look for Cold Blood. Look for him in his hate of Xbox, his troll of Xbox.
Yeah, or on Twitter, but please don't DM me. Please don't. I got enough of those Xbot death threats already. So
oh damn!
I don't need more of that bullshit.
Yeah. With that said, another great, fiery, passionate, and nothing. And I love Doc Dark. I love him. I it's differences of opinions here. When I was in Doc's shoes years ago, check out my content, battling his brother P-Rock and going hard for Xbox. but I just wasn't focused on what was really going on. Xbox is just fucking up when it comes to the ecosystem. It's just fucking up. And again, I'm not saying, if you're someone who has an Xbox and you love it, that's fine. I'm not trying to convince you not to like Xbox. I'm talking about in the competitive space that people like Cold Blood, and Doc Dark, that conversation that we are having in that space. In the competitive space, they're fucking up. And it's going to have repercussions. You don't get outsold like this in your largest sector and get to say, oh, well, wait till the cloud, wait till PC. It doesn't work like that. At some point in time, you're going to have to make concessions to make up for where you're losing at. And the concessions that have to be made, I think a lot of you aren't going to like it. And if you don't come to the realization right now and hold your feet to the fire, it's just going to work. It's going to get worse for me as a PlayStation gamer, because now who's going to hold PlayStation's feet to the fire outside of their audience? And what is the audience going to do? If Xbox goes to the wayside and PlayStation ain't going up to par, what are we going to do? We're going to go to Ouya? So this is why we're passionate about this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, people just, you know, we need our Xbox community to step it up. They already have the blueprint. They can do better.
My God, fuck it. Did you look at Xbox Curator's timeline?
Oh
recently?
Yeah. This is the shit that I'm talking about. We were just talking about that.
This is a gold mine, bro.
Like this is the shit that has to stop. This is the shit that has to stop. And again, I'm not talking about those of you that like Game Pass and like just going pew, pew, pew with the games and all that. If you're enjoying Xbox, I'm talking about in a competitive space. For those of us that are watching the business moves, looking in the competitive space in the AAA market, because we are AAA gamers. I'm one, Cold Blood's one, Doc Dark's one, Xbox Curator and Pete Ovio and Tim Dog is one. All of us that are concerned about the AAA space and how competitive and how, you know, the quality coming out of those areas for these platforms. This is a discussion we're having. So let me put up what Cold Blood was referring to. Like, one of the things from Xbox Curators, we have to be prepared for the amount of hate that Avowed is going to get simply because it's an Xbox exclusive like Starfield. We live in a world where it's okay to trash Xbox, but we can't let the hate win. Xbox is giving us games because they know what we want. We want them. Look, just like people trash Xbox, people are trashing PlayStation. You guys are actually saying it's dry on PlayStation when they have 8 exclusive games coming out this year already. The hate that Spider-Man got because it didn't win at the Game Awards, even though Spider-Man is an excellent game, it just had stiff competition. The hate, the overzealous attack that you guys made on quote unquote bugs. Spider-Man isn't playable. Notice how they dropped that, Cold Blood, as soon as the Game Awards came. Then they stopped talking about bugs, and it's the fact that Spider-Man is 007. It's all this dumb stuff. Instead of going into your own backyard, not worrying about who's getting let go or superficial stuff on Twitter, but going and asking Phil, okay, you guys thought Redfall was going to be 2 digits higher than what it was. Apparently there's something wrong in your evaluation process. When can we expect it to get better? Like, when are we going to start seeing you creating better product? Like, instead of wasting your time worrying about Connie Booth, you know what I'm saying, but you don't even understand what the fuck she does, when are you going to start asking Phil that? Like, Phil, when is an ETA? Give us a year. Give us a year when the product is going to be stellar. And don't give me that bullshit about they just hate on y'all, because explain the 360 era. Explain why Starfield's Metacritic is 10 to 15 digits higher than the user score. So don't give me that bullshit about they're just going to hate on y'all. No, that's not it. When is your shit going to get better? Who are you hiring to make sure that the shit gets better? What did you do to make sure that when Matt Booty looks over these games now, we're not getting another Redfall? That's what y'all need to be asking. So
what is your most anticipated Xbox exclusive?
Oh shit. Stalker. Stalker 2. I was going to come up with a joke.
No, that is a 3-month timed exclusive. I mean, actual exclusive from Xbox.
There is none. Hellblade, I didn't care for Hellblade, the first one. That was before I didn't care to touch it. It ain't my type of game. Avowed. I mean, like Obsidian's been lowered to this second rate AA studio. Avowed looks like some dog shit. And I didn't like Outer Worlds. I know that did fairly well. You know what I mean? I don't care for Outer Worlds. There's nothing that I've seen from Xbox that I'm excited for. The only thing that excited me personally, potentially, was Starfield. And we saw how that panned out. So
I'm excited for the Xbox exclusive when Sarah Bond comes on stage and says some game is again the most important game of this generation or some bullshit.
The most important racing game. Yeah, I mean, like, I saw concept art of Fable back in 2018, 2019. For me to see what Fable has become, I'm highly disappointed. There's nothing about Fable that impressed me at all. Nothing at all. And people say, well, the graphics look realistic. It looks goofy. Like, from what I saw, which was like dark and badass, to what the fuck this shit is, no, I'm not impressed by the Clockwork Enterprise, the game that's copied off of BioShock. That looked dated. I'm not impressed by that. Like, there's really nothing that Xbox has announced that has impressed me. Now, that doesn't mean they ain't been holding their secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't something, a hidden gem. I would hope so. If there is, I'm all for it. But right now, from anything that I've seen from them, the only thing that kind of like had me on the edge of my seat, like, yeah, I can't wait to dig into this and see what this is about, was Starfield. And that was a fail. So, but all right, y'all, I got to get ready to cook dinner. I got to do my chores before my wife kills me. But that's it. Me and Cold Blood are coming back around 5 p.m. Eastern. So that's 11 his time, GMT +1, to be playing some Remnant 2, man. So if y'all want to watch me carry your boy, now, if you want to watch some more great gameplay, make sure you're at YouTube at MM2K Gaming Streams. Oh, no, we're going to do it here on Geeks. We're doing it on Geeks, right? But what would you want to do with Cold Blood? Where would you rather host it?
Where did we host it the whole time?
Well, first we started on Geek. We were all over the place. We were everywhere. First we were on Hard Knock Digital Culture. Then we were on Geeks. Then we went to MM2K, the new channel over on YouTube. We went there yesterday. I'm gonna let you pick.
Yeah, let's do it here.
Oh, do it here? Okay, all right. We're gonna be here on Geeks, streaming some Remnant 2. All right, y'all. With that said, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace. Love you, Doc.